Hey everybody, Ham and Fred back at you with some other things that came. I had found this guy MOS Knives out of Delaware, and he's doing some really wicked stuff with Damascus steel. And his knives are very affordable. These both ran about 50 bucks each at auction. And I may have overpaid a little bit, but I really wanted these knives. The detail is great. These are handmade leather, and I'm usually not a big fan of leather, but I'll tell you what, these complement the knives so well. I'm going to hold on to it. I love the stitching and the quality, and it's very high grade leather. Now, you all know Damascus. Let's look at this handle first. This is buffalo horn and camel bone with brass fittings and pins, and you can tell it's full tang all the way around. Now, this one is just wicked. Look at that Damascus pattern on that. Isn't that something? I love this. It's a really good feel, very solid, pretty straightforward. You can tell the Damascus pattern goes onto the spine as well, and I love it. It's just a very, very solid, good feel knife. And this is 256 folds of 1095 and 15N20. I love it. It is Damascus, so it's going to need some constant care with oiling and stuff like that. But I don't think I'm going to be taking these out much. I just really love these. I'm going to just kind of have these in the office on the book credenza, and just show these off every once in a while. But these are just for the collector. I love the Damascus pattern, and these are 100% made in America. I love them. So that's the first one. We'll just leave that down there. Okay. And then the second one is more of a hunter, and again, this is just a slip type sheath, but again, I love the detail work on that sheath. Very, very nice. And as you can tell, even from the little quick glimpse, this knife is another extraordinary Damascus. Again, the same thing, 256 of 1095 and 15N20. And I just love the pattern. And you can tell he did a little bit more work on the spine and into the haft. But more of a traditional hunter, Skinner type, holds a very good edge. And this is what he calls seawood for the handle. I would imagine he picked it up, since he's in Delaware, he probably picked it up on the shore. But the blank has the scrolling work all the way down the top edge, and then it's smooth on the underside of the tang for the finger grip. But it's got a nice little choil. Of course, that works well as jimping. And if you were going to use this for a project or for any type of work, it would be an extraordinarily controllable knife to use. But again, this is another one that's going to go on display. But I've always been a fan of Damascus, and I think these are just two incredible knives. Again, from MOS Knives. You can find him on eBay, and he's got a website as well. But I really like the knives. And two other things that came while I was gone, and I like it. Okay, let's look at some of the belts and the knives I've worked on in a minute. Back to you.